All right, let's go back to the kitchen.
Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. This video is going to be done in a different presentation form than I usually do. It's going to be for best chocolate chip cookie cups. And I will show you a copy of my chocolate chip cookie recipe, and that's how we'll get started. And this cookie recipe works really well for cookie cups. And you'll just need a few simple ingredients. We'll get them together. And we'll start off today's episode with you going ahead and mixing up the cookie dough in the order in which it is given. So you might want to pause the video at this point and write this down. So this recipe presents a dough that is just the right consistency for doing these cups. Once the dough is mixed up, grease a small mini muffin tin and just place about a spoonful of this cookie dough in each of them. And we're using mini muffin tins here, so when I say a spoonful, I mean about a tablespoon, a rounded tablespoon or so. I'm just using a simple spoon, so but if you need to have an exact measurement or so, it's probably more like a tablespoon that's rounded. And then you just poke it down in the middle like this and make a bit of a well in the center. And then I place them in the freezer to chill for about 10 minutes. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then take them out of the freezer. Place them directly in the oven on the middle rack. And time it for about 8 minutes. And while these cookie cups are in the oven baking, you can go ahead and prepare the different fillings that you want to put in the middle of them once they're out. Now you're only going to bake them for about 8 minutes. That'll be partially cooked. They'll be probably 3/4 of the way cooked. But you'll take them out of the oven and you'll add your fillings. And I like to use mini marshmallows in all of them, no matter what I'm adding with it, because I do find it gives a nice chewy texture. And if you put little mini chocolate chips with it, you get a little bit of a Rocky Road effect. And maybe some slivered almonds. Those ones are my favorite. But you can also add a little bit of M&Ms, or maybe even some Smarties. Then you go ahead and place it back in the oven for 1 or 2 minutes. Your marshmallows will be melted and lightly browned and toasted. And it'll be all puffed up a little bit when it first comes out of the oven, but then they shrink back a little bit, so you need to top them up with a few more of the toppings once they're out of the oven. And here's how they'll look once they're finished. You'll let them cool down just a little bit, and while they're still slightly warm, you can remove them from the muffin tin. And they're quite easy to remove actually. They stay together very well. And this recipe will make between 3 and 4 dozen mini cookie cups. These are nice because the size of them are great. They're like a 2-bite brownie. These are so chewy and delicious. I don't think you'll be able to stop at one. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching today's video. And thanks for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. And also for letting the ads run all the way through, because that's what helps to support this channel. Now if you make this recipe, it will be happy eating. So go make some and let me know how they turned out for you.